The Real Monica Adams Show is brought to you by Exist Stretch. Stop by for your free consultation and 30-minute introductory stretch today.
Well, good morning and happy Friday to you. Are you ready for the weekend? Yeah, I thought I'd get outside while I can. I think there's some rain coming. We'll find out about that coming up in just a second. We're going to check in with our aspiring meteorologist, Beckett Moore. But I'm saying, get outside, go for that early morning walk. This crisp air feels amazing. Now, I'm based in St. Louis, Missouri. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Want you to continue to share this with all of your family and friends so we can continue to reach all over, because everyone, that's the one thing we can agree on, right? Everyone needs a little more positivity and hope and light in their life. So share that with your friends, no matter what platform you're on, and feel free to drop a comment in and let us know where you are watching from, what you're doing this weekend, and anything that's on your mind. We'd love to hear from you. It's a very interactive show. All right, today's a Foodie Friday, and guess who is with me? Mama Jacque. We found out, thanks to Zach Kimball, that it was 1 year ago today that we launched Foodie Friday. And if you remember, it was in the Slyman Brothers Appliance Kitchen in West County. Mom and I made stuffed peppers, which is something I remember she and I making, or her at least making for us as I was growing up. Well, today we're going to do the baking. We're going to make some Snickerdoodles, because that is absolutely something that Mom and I did when we were younger. So I'd love to know from you throughout the show, what are great memories of you and your mom, or you and your dad, maybe grandma, grandpa? What is that one special dish that just takes you back immediately? You have a certain smell and you're like, oh, I remember when. Well, that's what we're going to be doing today. A little memory lane as we make some Snickerdoodles on this Foodie Friday. And I'm going to get you in shape after you eat those cookies. I've got a great workout program for you as well. So we got a lot to do. Let's get to it with our What the Weather segment.
Good evening from St. Louis, Missouri, and it is a beautiful one.
And you see, that segment was brought to you by GradeWorks LLC. Now I want to know who wants to sponsor my dear friend. We are on the move. We're talking to a lot of people, Beckett. I've got some ideas for you, by the way. Good morning.
Awesome, thank you.
Absolutely. How's your day starting?
It's nice. It looks pretty nice out there, but we are going to have some showers and thunderstorms move into the picture.
So that's why I put the background of some rain. But again, right now it is so pretty. The birds are chirping. It's nice, at least right now. We'll talk about the timing of it all. So you have any big plans for the weekend?
Well, tonight we're going to the Cardinals game, me, my dad, and my sister, so I'm looking forward to that, and then probably just going to be watching the Masters for the rest of the weekend.
Oh, yes. He's a big golfer, by the way. That sounds fun. I haven't been to a Cardinal game in a while. Finally went to some Blues games. I was just thinking, and we'll talk about Stretch in just a second, I got to get you out to Exist Stretch. I'd like to see how flexible you are against me.
I don't know. You're probably more flexible.
I don't know. I have bad hamstrings.
Yeah, I'm not very good either.
All right, so you've got school today, right?
Yes.
So we haven't talked about school for a while. How's it going? Because it's just moving along pretty quick for you.
Yeah, it is nice. We've only got, I don't know exactly how many weeks. I haven't started counting down yet, but I mean, it'll be over before we know it.
I know, and then you're going to be a junior.
Yeah, I know.
What's happening?
Crazy.
Our little boy's growing up. All right, so we talked about rain, and we're going to look at the timing of it all. So if someone wants to get out there, walk the dogs, get their exercise in, when's the rain moving in for us? And then let's see what the rest of the weekend looks like.
Yeah, so right now we got a temperature around 66 degrees, mostly cloudy skies right now, but throughout the morning, again, we are going to see some showers, some thunderstorms move in, but by 3 p.m., those will likely get out of the St. Louis area. So if you want to do those outdoor activities, do them now or do them in the evening. 48 degrees for our dew point, 52% humidity. We do have 9-mile-per-hour wind, so a little breezy out there this morning, and our sunset tonight will be around 7:30. Again, 66, mostly cloudy. Right now, as we head into the afternoon, 69, mostly cloudy skies. Again, that should be mostly cloudy, but we're going to get around 70 today. We will, though, be warming up as we head into the weekend and into next week, as you can see here. Low 53 tonight. Tomorrow, we do have a plethora of rain chances coming in, but tomorrow, 73 degrees. We do have some chance for some thunderstorms, and that'll be mainly before the evening hours, so or in the morning through the mid-afternoon. But by the evening, again, like today, that will get out of of the area. Sunday, again, we do have some showers, a chance of showers in the area. Monday is the one day we're looking at possibly no rain in the forecast, although we could have some scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon, but mostly sunny skies overall with the high of 85. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as we head into mid next week, continuing with those rain chances, all 40% chance of rain and in the 80s.
Holy cow, it's literally like this. It's wringing ourselves out. There's
Yeah.
a lot of rain in there. After all, we are in spring, a lot of spring showers. Somebody said to me the other day, Beckett, are you ready for summer? I'm like, hold on, it's spring.
No, yes, I want spring. I want spring.
Yeah, do not give us the 100 and sticky humid days just yet.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll be checking in with Beckett on Monday and see if, again, that rain pattern continues. Have a great time at the Cardinal game and tell your family I said hi.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
All right, everybody, that's Beckett Moore. And if you are new to the show, isn't he great? We've had him for almost 2.5 years as our aspiring meteorologist. Just absolutely love him. Okay, as you are getting ready to get going, if you haven't heard, we are super excited to have as our title sponsor Exist Stretch. Are you familiar with them? Some of you wrote me private messages and tell me that you did get a chance to go by and that you felt absolutely amazing. If you've been in, please drop a comment in. If you haven't, here are their locations. So welcome aboard. Again, we keep saying we are so thrilled to have them as our title sponsor. Our studio is officially named after Exist Stretch now in the St. Louis Hills area on Hampton, 5605 Hampton, and also Exist Stretch Arnold. That's going to be inside of Exist Fitness. So we talk a little bit about Exist Fitness as well. They have 2 locations in South County, which is in the Concord Plaza Shopping Center, and then also, like I just mentioned, in the area of Arnold, existfitness.com. And you know, a goal without a plan, well, that's just a wish, by the way. So work out and stretch. Follow them on social media at Exist Stretch or existstretch.com. And we're going to be doing a little workout. In fact, as we really get into the month, we'll be going over and shooting some footage at Exist Fitness. So if you work out there, let me know. And come out and say hi, by the way. If you see us shooting over there, be sure to say hi. But yeah, let me know if you've been in. You all get your first stretch free. So it's the whole thing of like, I don't know why you wouldn't get in. Everybody. I just told Beckett, right? I think he and I should go over there. So your young athletes, get them flexible early on so they don't have problems, ideally, don't have problems later on in their sports career or in life. The earlier we start, the more preventative again. Pretty smart at that, right? Hey, my husband was talking about this last night. Have you heard this? Our St. Louis County Police Chief is retiring. Yeah. Kenneth Gregory, effective May 1st. He joined the police department in December of '79 and advanced through the ranks before being named Chief of Police in January of 2022. After 46 years of service, he said, the time's come for me to step aside and begin a new chapter. He said, and I quote, "It's been an honor and a privilege and an absolute pleasure to serve the residents of St. Louis County and to work alongside the dedicated men and women of this department. St. Louis County will always be my home." Again, his retirement will be effective on May 1st. So, of course, I was asking Jim last night, I was like, well, who's going to be our chief? And obviously they'll have some things in the interim, but this will be interesting. So, Chief Gregory, thank you for all you have done. I want to run through some top international, national, local news for you. So let's start off with the war in Ukraine. It continues with shifting front lines, renewed international aid discussions. Tensions, of course, remaining high in the Gaza Strip with humanitarian concerns dominating the global headlines. And there's rising tensions in Asia as well. China has increased military drills near Taiwan, raising global concerns about stability and trade impacts. And then the climate and the global economy, we're all talking about that. I went to fill up my husband's Jeep the other day. I filled up my car and it's like, wow, gas prices are so high. Grocery prices are high, but we have hope, right? We always talk about darkness and there's always light. It's cloudy right now. It's going to rain, but then there's sunshine that will be coming. So we're hoping those gas prices will go down. In turn, other retail prices and grocery prices hopefully going down as well. World leaders pushing new climate commitments and extreme weather events that we're seeing around our world. Inflation, economic slowdowns continuing to affect the markets worldwide. Have you looked at your portfolio lately? Sometimes I tell you not to do that. In the election spotlight, voters across multiple states, they're weighing in on key ballot measures and local leadership races. Election integrity, voter turnout, major talking points. Supreme Court of the United States is reviewing high-impact cases involving federal authority and individual rights. And there's ongoing debate over the security and the policy at the southern border. That continues to shape national conversations with regards to border and immigration. And of course, the cost of living on the top of all of our minds. Americans still feeling pressure from food and housing and energy costs, despite some easing inflation. So we look into our local Missouri elections, voters deciding on local leadership and school funding and community initiatives across the state. St. Louis County continuing to see new development projects aimed at revitalizing downtown and surrounding neighborhoods. You just heard Beckett say that they're going to a Cardinals game. How many of you have avoided going to sporting events or conventions or even restaurants downtown because you still fear crime in the city? Or has it gotten better? Again, I am the eternal optimist. I'm always hopeful, and I don't want to see business after business shut down. So I still, as Jim has taught me, have my head on a swivel and just protective of me and those around, but I don't want to stop going into the city that I love. Ongoing discussions around public safety, policing, community programs remaining top priorities, and festivals, fundraisers, outdoor events picking up across the region as warmer weather arrives. And we're talking about going into the end of the school year and then getting into summer. So what are some of your favorite events, by the way, that are coming up that you're excited about? Let me know that. So again, from global tensions to local decisions that impact our daily lives, staying informed keeps us empowered. We'll continue bringing the stories right here that matter most, that affect you, that affect your family, that affect your pocketbook, as we always say. All right, Beckett just mentioned he's going to a Cardinal game. Are you? The Cards are in action against the Boston Red Sox at Busch. First pitch will be at 7:15 this evening. It is the Red Sox and the Cards tomorrow at 6:15, and then Sunday it is an afternoon game at 1:15. St. Louis Blues fans, unfortunately, I don't have good news for you. The Jets beat the Blues 3-2 yesterday. Now it's the old rivalry. It's the Blues and the Blackhawks tomorrow, 4 p.m. the puck will drop, and on Monday it's Minnesota in town playing our Blues. That game will be at 7 o'clock. In the National Day of calendar, I love this, erase self-negativity. You know, I'm very big into self-love. It's National Farm Animals Day. We've got a couple donkeys when we pull into our neighborhood, and you might hear the roosters and the chickens as well. This sounds good for breakfast, Cinnamon Crescent Day. And I gotta love this. Let's give a shout out to all of your siblings. Hello to my big brother Brian. Hello to my brother Craig and my half-sister Cindy as well. I was talking to an old friend that I've known from my early days in radio, and she's like, "You mean your sister-in-law?" And I was like, "No." She goes, "You have a sister? I thought you just had two brothers." And I was like, "No." And she knew, obviously, growing up in our household, our immediate household, it's my two brothers and myself, and I'm the baby, but I have a half-sister as well. So to all of the siblings, today is National Sibling Day. All right, let's go to our friends that have been saying good morning. I just said, yay, it's Friday. Hi, Christy, Julie. Hope you're having a great start to your day. Sean, good morning, Linda and Julie. It is a great morning to take a walk if you're in our immediate area. Again, it's a beautiful start to the day. Kathleen, good morning. She said the same thing. Luann, hope you're having a great start. Janet, she said, I'm going to be taking a walk this morning. It's going to be a great Friday. New job for Jim? No, he's ready to retire. I know. I was like, that sounds good. Chief Quentin. I like that ring. He's a lieutenant, so he would have many ranks to go up until he got to chief, and he's like, no, it's time to retire. Less than a year, by the way. Can you believe that? Good morning, Tony. Hope you're having a great start to your day as well. All right, you all ready for, y'all ready for Foodie Friday? So many of you have said, come on, tell me that Foodie Friday didn't go away. It did not. We just had a little hiatus there for a bit, and we're super excited. I'm hoping that it's next week, if not by the following, that we'll be back in our own gym, in our own kitchen, and a new gym in our own kitchen at Adventure Unknown, where our studios are and where our kitchen is as well. So we're looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to a couple of shows that are coming up. Zach's been working really hard on putting together this great piece on divine longevity and wellness. So again, hormone replacement therapy, weight loss, if you're looking for the esthetician side of things, if you're looking for injectables, how about a red light therapy bike? Yes, the only one in our area and in quite a radius, by the way, Dr. Arshadi says. Finally, I get a chance to get on that thing. We're going to show you all of that coming up on our Medical Monday. And then coming up on April 20th, we will be featuring Midwest Thermography. Now, you've heard me talk about it for a while. We're talking about thermography, not just in place of mammograms, but literally head to toe medical thermal imaging. Early detection, so key, safe, painless. It's going to target problem areas and then give you a baseline. And if something shows up, they may say, okay, you might want to look a little bit more deeper. For us, women that want to get away from radiation, you have the ultrasound possibility after the thermography, or you may still say, okay, I might want to go the route of mammograms. But for me, April Abenizio, thank you so much for what you've done. I'll be going back for my second because they get like a baseline for you in the first and the second, and then you don't have to go again for a year, hopefully, if nothing comes up. And for me, it was a wonderful experience. So we'll show you all that coming up on April 20th. I love these shows. So yeah, if it's a mobile Monica you'd like for us to bring on the show on the road and have all these viewers get a chance to know all about you, it can be a live mobile Monica, or it can be, as I just mentioned, one of these business spotlights. As far as mobile Monicas, those are coming up in May. We have a couple of lined up for you. We're going to be at Barrel House. We've been talking to you about this one. Really excited. Again, if you have any bourbon lovers on your list, do not skip out on this one. BarrelHouseSTL.com. They're located at 14748 Clayton Road at Barrel House STL. Open Wednesday through Friday, 4 to 9, Saturday 1 to 9, Sunday 12 to 6. And every time I have showed this video, everyone's like, okay, yeah, that looks super cool. It is. You go in, you have live music possibly, you have great food, camaraderie, and then you go back, and even if you're not a bourbon lover, take them along with you, and then you just sit there and relax. That's what my daughter-in-law and myself did, as my husband and my son-in-law, they got a chance to go through the experience of making their own blend, and that is exactly what you do. And then you pick your own bottle, you get the labeling, you pick your own name of it, and then you have your blend. Super cool, right? I absolutely love that. All right, everybody, that'll be May 11th. May 5th, we will be at Oak and Front in Washington, Missouri. We've been talking about it, and next Tuesday, you'll meet the owners. We're going to find out their backstory. I love, again, the human interest side of, you know, the person that you know. You go into that retail place, you go into the restaurant, go to a festival, whatever it is, but how did they ever get there? So Tanya and Brian, the owners of Oak and Front, they're going to be our guest next Tuesday. So those are just some of the things coming up for you in the next few weeks. Good morning, Bridget. Happy Friday. She says, I love my mornings with Monica, and we love her, by the way. She is one of our growing list, and I do mean growing list. I'm going to have to get more space here, of incredible sponsors. She's a sponsor of that Testament Tuesday when Tanya and Brian give their testament to thanking the good Lord above, leading them to what they've done. So Yuppie Puppy Pet Spa. Did you see that yesterday? Jessica Cook, did you see Mama Jacque with us? Mama Jackie's on today. She's bogarting the show. She was with us yesterday holding the babies. So Bubbles and Gerald, let's get them adopted out, all those babies. JG Optimal Wellness will be back with us the last Monday of the month. Spas and more, we're going to be talking about here in just a second. We love Angie Hess on our Wellness Wednesdays, and then every day when it comes to saunas and hot tubs and swim spas, cold plunges, go to Spas and More. Defiance Ridge Vineyards just was with Chuck talking about how to make white wine. That was this past Wednesday. Dot Fleshman Realty, she'll be on with us the first Monday of May. Bridget will be back with us in May as well from Childress Legal Nurse Consulting. Garden View Care Centers I'll be talking about here in just a few minutes. And then again, we just mentioned Exist Stretch, Exist Fitness. Your name can be on that list as well. Our growing list of incredible sponsors that make sure that I'm here for you each and every morning. Babs, Foodie Friday, she says, yippee! Good morning, Stephanie. Hope you're having a great start to your day as well. So I just mentioned the incredible Spas and More. And so as I said, when it is time for you to have that as a extra part of your wellness, please support those that support us. Spas and More. They are located in Sunset Hills, 12957 Gravaway Road. Go to spasandmorestl.com to find the perfect tub for you at Spas and More STL on social media. After all, it is time for you to live your best life. All right, when we come back, Mama Jacque joins me, or I should say I join her in her kitchen as we make up some Snickerdoodles.
What if you could start your day feeling loose, relaxed, and ready? Deep hydrotherapy right in your backyard. No commute, no appointments, just warmth, relief whenever you need it. Sore muscles recover faster, tight joints loosen up, tension you carry all day, gone. Relax with your family or friends, or work out with our Michael Phelps Edition Swim Spas. Worried about maintenance? We have factory-trained service nearby whenever you need it. Plus, we're here for you long-term if you have any questions or need to refill supplies. You can even test spas at our showrooms. Spas and More, A+ rated, locally owned for 20 years. We put the ah in spa.
Well, hello. It's a Foodie Friday, and it is an exact 1 year anniversary, Mom, from when we did the first one.
Yes.
Welcome, Mama Jacque, to the Real Monica Adams Show.
Good morning, everybody.
Do you remember the one that we did?
Yes, with stuffed peppers.
Oh, very good. Today, we're going to make something else that brings me back to my childhood. What is it?
Snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles, and we're actually going to use it from a recipe book that you've had for how long now, Mom?
Well, I just got it from, but I didn't have it since that I had it personally.
Is that from like our Sacred Heart days?
No, after. But
After?
this is saying
It's been around forever.
it's been
Look
yeah.
at 1984, Saberliner. So I think this is from Tina, possibly. Tina worked at Saberliner. This is old.
Oh, this was what I had from that shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna make this recipe. This is Snickerdoodles. So Mom and I have.
And here, if you want to give that lady a
Okay,
name.
we'll give her a shout out. Let's look at this.
What is it? Bonnie
Heenan?
Beeman?
Both of us need glasses on. This is the recipe. So if you've ever wanted the recipe,
Heenan.
that's what Anyway,
H-E-E.
Snickerdoodles.
Heenan.
So here's what we are going to need. Okay, so we need 2 3/4 cups of flour. We need some cream of tartar. We need baking soda, salt, butter, sugar, eggs, sugar, and cinnamon. And it's going to make a lot of cookies. Mom and I were like, wait, what? 9 dozen, it says, Mom. And here's all of our
I never
ingredients.
seen that,
All
yeah.
ready to go. Yeah, 9 dozen. So there's Mama Jacque, all ready to go. We are on a Foodie Friday, and we're thrilled to be with you, by the way. Okay, Mom. So why did you choose this particular recipe when we were little kids? Do you love Snickerdoodles?
Well, they were quick and easy, and they had the cinnamon, and it was very easy to make.
Well, that's what we're going to find out today.
Yeah, and you kids got to help me.
Well, you and I did this together a lot. I know that much. So here, let me ask this. As you're all watching this morning, what favorite recipe did you and your mom or you and your dad make together? Maybe grandma, grandpa, because we always know that in the kitchen, we figure things out the most by those that taught us when we were young. And there's so many stories of people going, oh, definitely, it was my aunt or my uncle, my grandma, my grandpa, my mom, my dad. So Mom and I made these stuffed peppers for you exactly 1 year ago today.
Yes.
Find that on YouTube, by the way. Go back to our platforms. We have Facebook and YouTube and Instagram, X, Rumble, LinkedIn, Twitch. We've added a lot of platforms over the last few years. But 1 year ago, we launched Foodie Friday to you. So today, we are going to make Snickerdoodles. All right, so we're going to do our dry ingredients first. So I'm going to act like I'm a little girl all over again and say, okay, Mommy, what can I do? So what do we need first?
Well, I guess
We're going to sift some flour.
sift the flour.
All right, so I already put, what did we learn from a year ago, Mom? What did we do on camera a year ago?
We prepared everything ahead of
Yeah, not ahead of time. No. A year ago, we did it all on camera.
On camera.
Which is probably not the right way to do it.
Yeah.
So we've learned a lot in the last year. Well, as we go through and talk about all of this, you can let me know what you've loved about our Foodie Fridays. A lot of chefs, a lot of restaurants that have been on. So we're going to sift this up. Okay, I've already put through the 2 3/4 of a cup of flour. We are going to sift the flour and the cream of tartar. So before we go through all of this, how much cream of tartar do I need, Mama?
2 teaspoons.
All right. And I literally said, Mom, we're going to probably have to go to the store for cream of tartar. I can't imagine you have any of that in your house. And she's like, well, voila, I do. So I wouldn't. Good thing that we're here at your house, because I certainly do not. What about all you? Do you have cream of tartar just laying around in your kitchen? I did not. All right. So we need 2 teaspoons of that. What else do we need on the third one? Baking soda? How much baking soda do I need?
1 teaspoon.
And we need this in our sifter. So if you're just tuning in, Mama Jackie's joining me on this Foodie Friday, and we are making Snickerdoodles. So
half a teaspoon of salt.
Okay, half a teaspoon of salt. So we showed you the recipe before. You can go back and actually see it. I think that's actually a smart thing for us to do. A half a teaspoon of salt. Yes. Okay. And is that it?
And then that's it.
All right. And then we're going to set this aside after we set. So I'm going to do this for you. As we're doing this, I'm going to do the hard work. This is a forearm workout. As we do this,
it's very good.
Tell me, do you have a favorite baking recipe that you did with your mama?
kolaches.
Oh, yeah. So for those of you that, that's become very popular, by the way.
I know.
And I think they pronounce it kolache.
Kolache.
You always said kolachkis.
Yeah.
She put a little ski into it. So you used to make those for us. Grandma made them for us.
On Christmas.
And I remember more of like, what was it, apricot? Is that one of them? The one I didn't like?
Poppy seeds.
Yeah.
And then they had prunes.
Yeah, I didn't like the prune either. What were your favorites?
Cream cheese.
Cream, well, you put cream cheese underneath some of the fruit preserves. All right, so I sifted for that. And then we're going to set this one aside.
Set that aside.
Okay, so as we're doing, all right, so kolaches you made with your mama. And so this would be similar to you and I making our snickerdoodles together. All right, next part, I need to cream the butter. So we need a cup of butter, by the way. So we're going to go in and do a cup of butter.
1 cup of butter.
And then I'm going to cream that. And what else do I need, Mom?
1.5 cups of sugar.
But remember, so we are gradually adding a 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm going to cream the butter first.
Add
so
1.5 cups.
I know. Oh, she's being very specific here. I'm going to do this. This used to be my favorite thing as a little kid, for sure. I know that. We'd be like, oh, how much can we put it on? And then we would whip it out of the bowl.
Yeah.
All right. I cream the butter.
And then you can set it down over there a little bit if you want. And then you have to continue doing it till it gets creamy.
But we got to put sugar in.
Yeah.
How much sugar do I need?
Gradually add that 1.5 cups of sugar.
What are your favorite recipes that you made with your mom? So a year ago we did the savory. Today we're doing the sweet. 1.5 cups, you said?
1.5 cups.
Gradually. All right, Mom,
Yes.
can you do me a favor? Can you hold this? And then we're going to show that on camera. You're going to show it this way.
Oh, hold on. Don't pull it out.
She's like, hey.
Pull it out of my hand.
Jackie. Okay, so there you are on camera. Nope, see? That's what I'm saying. I'll do it.
No, I'll do it this time. Here.
Oh, you got to be so real. No, I need you.
Well, just tell me.
I need you to do this. You're going to show it on camera while I'm doing this. So everybody that's just tuning in, we are doing a Foodie Friday, and we're going to do the butter and the sugar. So gradually, Mama says, gradually adding it in. So you're not on me. You got to look at what you're doing. All right, there you go. I am doing gradual. We're making snickerdoodles, and we are at Mama's kitchen. If I turn this up, it's going to go all out just like it did when I was a kid. It is, see? I wanted to do it on purpose. The butter is popping out.
Then I'll tell that lady. Here, clean up this mess.
Oh, look, it's spinning on its own. I think we used to get excited by that, too.
Yeah.
So that's only one. I'm going to turn it off for a second. Yep. You got to get good at this, Mom. Jim, by the way, is talking about when he retires in a year that he's going to work with us. Mom, you got to prove yourself today.
Oh.
Can you be the videographer? All right,
Yes.
so 1.5 cups. She said yes. She just learned. Snickerdoodles, we're going to obviously put a little cinnamon in. So let me ask, do you all have a favorite Snickerdoodles recipe or chocolate chip recipe? I'd like you to drop it in for me. All right. Is that good enough? Nope.
Well,
More.
it's not creamy.
We need, it will be because we got to put some eggs in.
Oh,
right?
well.
Continue creaming until light and fluffy. Then we beat in the eggs. So, Foodie Friday, a year ago, if you can hear me through all this, we did, oh, look at, I'm getting your kitchen a mess. What?
I was off. I was
Mother, you got to pay attention. Everyone's like, what the heck? All right, now we're going to do some eggs, right?
Yeah, 2 eggs.
Okay, 2 eggs. Cracked an egg. Have I learned over the years to do it one-handed? Yes, and nothing in there. So this, and then what's going to happen, we are going to end up putting it in the refrigerator for an hour, and that is to harden it up. All right, let's finish this up. Make sure you're doing your, no, you got to look at the camera. We're making Mama work. Good job, Mom. Everybody tell her she's doing a good job. What do you want us to do on a future Foodie Friday? 1 year from now, Mom and I can cook again or bake again. All right, there you go. That's good and creamy. What's the next part of the recipe?
Blend in the dry ingredients.
What? Oh, then blend in the dry?
ingredients.
All right, and then we put it in the refrigerator, right? Can you do me a favor? I'll take that and hand me the dry ingredients. So if you're just tuning in, again, I'm going to show you on camera one more time because you might want the recipe. Can you watch your arm for a second?
Is this going?
Thank you. Nope. Can you watch your arm for a second? Snickerdoodles, folks. That's what we're making. And this is the recipe. So if you want to try to make that, again, this is back from 1984. So we are going to blend in these dry ingredients. Okay, Mom? Your turn again. So this is what we've already done. We just beat in the eggs. Now we're going to blend in the dry ingredients, and then we're going to refrigerate that until it is firm. So I need you to hold that for me. And then I'm going to blend this all in. And then we're going to put it away, and then we're going to take a break because it's going to go into the refrigerator for a little bit. So blending in some of the sifting we did already. On this Foodie Friday, I would love to know from you, what do you love to make with your mama? For me, this takes me back to childhood. The Snickerdoodles and the stuffed peppers. We should have that both for dinner, Mom. So what have you loved about our Foodie Fridays over the last year? Anything that really stands out to you?
Stuffed peppers.
She picks her own recipe. All right, well, what about everybody else? Was there any other one that you really loved? I loved when Marianne Moore was on with us.
Oh.
She did a really good job. Chef Jack Mack. We had Trattoria Giuseppe on.
Yeah.
We did the Foodie Festival. Foodies Eat First Festival. Loved that one. I mean, there's so many. It's hard to pick because I have truly been blessed. I love Gift Wrap Perfection. Didn't you want to give her a shout out? She's the one that gave you the blankets.
Oh, yes.
And the candle, all while you were healing.
I love the blanket. Really keeps me nice and warm. And it's very, very, very stylish. I love it.
So I'm at Mom's house, by the way. I cannot wait for us to be back in our kitchen. In the last year, that's something that's grown as well. We have a kitchen.
She has a kitchen.
The team.
Her show has
Yes.
a kitchen now. Yeah, I don't have much of a voice. My voice keeps getting
I know. I'm like, what the
softer.
heck, Mom?
I don't know. It keeps getting softer and softer.
All right, I'm going to blend in a little bit more. So when we come back on camera, go ahead. Mom,
What?
never mind.
I don't know what you want me
This
to
is where we need somebody else on the team. If you're just tuning in, it is a Foodie Friday. Once again, we are blending up the Snickerdoodles. So if you saw the recipe, great. If not, I will try to drop that in for you. One more time, flour, cream of tartar, also a little baking soda, salt, butter, sugar, eggs. Then we will need more sugar, and cinnamon. Go ahead and look at the camera, Mom. Thank you. So again, thank you for being a part of, can you look at the camera? A year ago with the stuffed peppers, and then today with the Snickerdoodles. They say when you have kids with you or animals with you, you never know what's going to happen. I'm going to say if you have a Mama Jacque, you don't know what's going to happen with the camera either. So we're going to take a break. This is actually going to go into the refrigerator for about an hour. And then by the beauty of television, we are going to combine the last part of the ingredients. We're going to then put it in the oven. And we are going to have a Snickerdoodle, right? What?
Okay, yeah.
What do you want to say?
No, I'm just looking. This here last,
Yes?
that bit of sugar and cinnamon.
Yes.
That is
After.
After.
And then we roll it together.
And we
then
roll
we
it
put it
together.
into the oven.
Yes.
All right, everybody, do me a favor. It's a year anniversary of our Foodie Fridays. What have you loved? Who has stood out to you? Who have you loved? Restaurants, chefs, Mama, we're talking to them. Chefs and restaurants, who have you loved? Let us know. Drop a comment in. We're going to put this in the refrigerator. We'll be back with the rest of the Snickerdoodles on a Foodie Friday.
Okay.
Welcome back. It's Mama Jacque and me on the Real Monica Adams Show. So, Mom, what do you think? Let's check in. Do we think this is maybe done? No. Look, I'm going to act like I'm a little girl again. So let's test it. What do you think? It's been in the refrigerator for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's ready.
It's not, because it needs another 30 minutes. But we thought we would come back, join in, and see again. Drop in comments for me. Oh, she's going to check. Yeah, so do you see how it's still got some little extra kind of beaded flour?
Grab them.
Right, we're going to do this because it needs to be hardened. So if you're just tuning in, we're making Snickerdoodles, which is something that my mom made for me back many, many years ago. This is a 1984 recipe. Snickerdoodles from Saberliner, which is not around anymore. So we are going to let this go for about another half hour. When we come back, by the way, we are going to, let me show us on the screen. This is what we've done at the break, by the way. We have our mixture, but it's going to get rolled into this.
Yeah.
So we put a little cinnamon sugar together. We'll have that in the refrigerator for about another half hour. And then when we get done, we're going to do what? Roll them up?
We're going to take the dough, make it in a one inch ball, I think it is.
Yep.
And then roll it, and then put it in the cinnamon sugar mixture. Roll all on the outside.
And then let me ask you this, because we were talking at the break about other things that Grandma did. You said you remember her making roasts.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What other standout recipes? Because today we're doing a 1-year anniversary from when Mom and I did the peppers, and now we're doing the Snickerdoodles, but we're also remembering back. This is a remembering episode of your favorite recipes that you made with Mama, Dad's, Grandma's, Grandpa's. Again, she remembers kolachkis. I do as well, because you always made those when we were growing up.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodles, though, I can almost smell it. Brings me back to childhood. But roast and what else?
I don't know, just good stuff.
Just good stuff. And what did Grandma say that you were having for dinner? She pulled everything out?
Yeah, we would say, if we didn't know, and we would be hunting around for, well, what's for dinner? And she goes, Musco. And we go, what is Musco? Everything in the refrigerator must go. So
have you all had that recipe?
Yeah.
So Grandma had Musco.
She had Musco for us. Yeah.
All right, we've got a little bit longer for our Snickerdoodles to harden up a little bit. But before we go into break, I want to, Yeah, we'll put it back in the refrigerator. I'll do that for you. But before we do that, I want you to do me a favor and tell everybody that maybe is just tuning in or just watching you for the first time. So Mom and I love to do these together. What do you love most about this place, Garden View?
Oh, that's where I stayed after I got hurt.
Yes.
Yeah. They were absolutely fantastic, very kind, considerate, caring. Couldn't do enough for you to make sure that you were doing fine and everything. That they were wonderful.
Yeah, you had so many people that you said you wanted to thank. And if you have never thought yet about where you or a loved one needs to go when it becomes that time, right? Assisted living or skilled nursing, don't wait to the last second. This place is beautiful, by the way. There are multiple locations. They started with O'Fallon, Missouri. Then they had their Valley Park location in Doherty Ferry. I know you're a big gardener, so they all get an opportunity when they live there to actually tend the gardens and the activities. Can we just stress that? You went and got your nails done.
Oh, yeah.
And they were just so sweet. They truly treated my mother as if she was their own mother. So thank you so much, Garden View. And we're thrilled to have you, by the way, as part of the Real Monica Adams Show. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of her heart. Well, I've had a lot of people that have gone and toured. I highly recommend you do that. I just mentioned you don't want to wait to the last second.
Yeah, tour it ahead of time.
Put yourself on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know. Maybe there is a big list.
There is. And so what happens is you don't want to wait and then call and say it's that time and you can't get in. So tour the facilities and then put your name on the list. And then when they call you, if you feel like it's not time, they'll put you right back on the list. And then you can call when you are, but at least you're on the list. Again, from the bottom of our hearts, from the bottom of hers, I cannot believe the amazing care, whatever level it is that you need. If it's that transition, if it's like an apartment aspect, at least that's that independent living. Garden View will take care of you. All right, we're gonna wait a little bit longer, and then we're gonna make our Snickerdoodles. Can't wait to taste them. Take them back to the youth.
Yes.
I was just on the Real Monica Adams Show, and it was really a good experience for me. When I walked in, the building is just peaceful. The environment is beautiful here. Monica really made me feel welcome.
The Monica Adams Show allows people to be themselves. It's really important to share kindness, to be real, to offer stories and things that will give people hope and a reason to smile.
Rather than waking up aggravated, disappointed, and wondering, where's this earth going? Choose to wake up with something that'll put your mind and your heart in the right direction. Start with Monica.
Welcome back. It's a Foodie Friday with Mama Jacque and myself on the Real Monica Adams Show. So we just pulled our dough out of the refrigerator. It's been about an hour, so yes, I would agree. I did a little bit less, but it says about an hour. So now our dough is all hardened up, and we are going to do 1-inch balls, okay? As we do this, I'm going to do something that I did when I was a little kid, Mom, that you always said not to do. Oh, you're doing it, though. Oh, I thought you were going to do it. What do you all love to do when you beat up anything that you're making? Lick it. And Mom would go, no, 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 don't eat raw cookie dough. But I am. Ha ha. You want to do it with me? Come on, be bad, Mom. She's going to do it. Oh, someone's calling, but we're going to say it's a political call. You get a lot of scam. Isn't it good? See what you've been missing out on all these years?
That's why they took the cookie dough like this here and made it with ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
Because kids go, oh yes, that's my favorite
Don't
thing.
eat too much of it, though.
No.
It'll make your belly not feel good. Trust me on that.
Maybe your belly will expand.
So we are going to roll it in this. So this little mixture we have here is cinnamon and sugar. We're going to make 1-inch balls. Okay, so you want to help me with this? Mm-hmm. So we were going back and talking. I want to give a shout out to my friend Katie Ross. Katie made this really cool workbook for you that you sit down and talk to your parents or your grandparents, remembering things from the past. And it's the legacy generation, it's the boomers, it's the silent generation. And we sat down and talked, and one of the questions on it, Mom, is what?
Did you put it in the cinnamon?
Yes, yeah, you got to do that.
Oh.
Yep. So I'll share with you there. We'll come back here. So one of the questions is exactly what I asked you, which is, what's your favorite memory as you think about the best things that were made? Here, we'll just do this. We'll just transfer. What were some of the best things that were made when you were growing up? And you already said roast that Grandma made.
Yes.
Kolachkis. Let me ask if you've all made kolachkis. It's a Czechoslovakian.
Yeah.
Right? So we made those before any of those popped up on every corner. Have you ever been into one? Oh, I think Craig took you to one, right, my brother?
No.
I thought he took you to one and you actually tasted it, and then they're more like sandwiches.
Well, yeah, theirs is totally different.
Ours was
There
more of a
should be
pastry.
One here in Lake St. Louis.
Yeah.
Down the road, and it should be they make I would say vegetable, but meat pies,
Right.
whatever. And
But again, it's
ours was just the little cookie. I'm not a cookie, but a little
pastry.
A little pastry.
But don't you think it maybe depends on the area of maybe where you grew up?
Could be.
So maybe the area where your family was from, it was more pastry driven.
Yeah.
All right, we are rolling these in. They say to do like 1-inch balls.
I forgot.
You forgot to put this right here. You forgot to put this in the
I forgot to
It's
put
right
it
in front of your face. All right, so when we put this in the oven, it's about 8 to 10 minutes. So we are so close to getting a chance to taste my youth. I've had these, but from the store. Store-bought is never as good as making it from love. We can probably put one more in here.
We can
So,
go
Mom, what do you remember
push it to there.
before we get a chance to actually taste these? What do you remember most about the taste of these Snickerdoodles? Because we have not made this recipe since I was a little girl. What stands out to you?
all the work. We would have Snickerdoodles all over everywhere.
Well, you saw how I was beating it earlier. I would get the cookie dough all over the place. And I did what Mom told me not to do, which that's a little, well, you think that's a little too big? Maybe we want a bigger cookie. By the way,
Well, that could be.
this woman that came up with this recipe, I kept laughing. I was waiting for you guys all to say something. There is no way. These do not make 9 dozen.
Yeah, we're reading this recipe and I'm going,
Well, I was laughing. I was like, it's impossible. It's only 2 and
Yeah.
3/4 of flour. So
and I guess I never paid any attention. I just took all the...
it might be 2, and maybe they just had nobody edited it. It might be 2 dozen. We're right now at coming in on 2. Hey, you guys tell me. Let me get the other camera going.
Unless they made pea-sized
No,
ones.
they say an inch though, and I even think
I
that
know.
the inch is small. So let's do this. Do you think these are more than an inch? We're making these. Do you think those are more than an
No,
inch?
I think
they're an inch too.
Yeah.
And so anyway, we're making these. I guarantee we're not making
Oh,
9.
I did it again.
What? Mom!
I keep
Attention to
forgetting.
detail. She keeps forgetting to roll it into our cinnamon sugar. Okay, so we are going to finish these up. We're going to put it in a 400-degree oven, 8 to 10 minutes. I already turned it on. One step ahead of you. We are going to do that. So what do you think? Before, this is what we have left. You all can do a little guess. How much? We should just roll it all in there.
One great big cookie.
How many do you think it's going to make? And by the way, maybe I'll give something to the person who is correct. So far, we are closing in on almost 2 dozen cookies. By the time this is done, how many do you think? I'm going to ask Mom first. And then whoever's closest or correct, how about we give you a Real Monica Adams shirt? We'll do that.
Okay.
From my brand. Which I'm excited because we will be sitting down very soon to finally come out with new merchandise. I've been having a lot of people ask, I'll give you half of that. A lot of people have been asking if we're going to roll out a new candle, a new candle smell. And the answer is yes. We are going to have a signature scent. What would you think that would be like? Because Dot was trying to figure out what would I choose as a signature scent. What do you think it would be like?
Ocean.
Oh, good one. I'm going to ask all of you, what reminds you of our brand? This one's a little smaller. The Real Monica Adams brand. What do you think that would be? Mom says ocean. I say the smell of like stargazer lilies because that's always been a big part for me. All right, we're going to roll up a couple more. So answer right now. Drop in a comment, or I'll do half and you do half. How many do you think this will make? Because the lady that wrote this, again, unless she made these so puny.
I said they had to be pea-sized.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you what we're closing in on, but you tell me. Somebody's probably like, I've been counting how many times they're rolling. The person who is closest to it, I will give you a t-shirt from our Real Monica Adams brand. Or if it's a guy that gets it, we've got men's wear as well. All right, we're closing in on it. I am going to wrap up. I'm going to tell you thanks for joining me on this 1-year anniversary of a Foodie Friday. If there are segments that include you maybe, like gift wrap perfection. She reached out to me and I had her as a part of it. Maybe like Carondelet Garden. We love them, having them on as well. If you are a good cook or a baker, you have a recipe you'd like us to make. That's it. Look how dark that cinnamon is. we might want to put some. Okay, some of these we might make a little bit smaller. We're not going to tell you how many we've rolled up here. We've got a couple more to go. We're going to put it in the oven. Again, it's going into the oven for 400 degrees, 8 to 10 minutes. All right, we're going to
need some more sugar.
Yeah, it's probably one you forgot. We will taste. It'll bring us back to the memories of my youth. Don't go anywhere. Tasting is next. Welcome back to the Real Monica Adams Show. Are they ready, Mom? Let's look. You want to leave them for a little bit longer? Just a little.
Maybe,
Nope.
yeah, 20 seconds or something.
If you're just tuning in, we are in my mom's kitchen and we are doing Snickerdoodles. And I'm so excited because, again, haven't had these since we were kids. I'm going to let them be in there for a little bit longer. All they said was to let it be a little bit brown, which I think it's very, very close. Cannot wait. I can smell it. It smells like your kitchen when we grew up in Florissant. All over again. It's bringing back some really good memories. I can almost hear my dad's voice. Ooh, what are we making? Dad was a great, great cook, by the way.
Yes, he was.
Ham and beans. He made liver and onions. That's when we wanted to leave the kitchen because Dad's sorry, but that didn't smell good.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? I'm going to take them out because I think they're almost ready. Let's put our
pot holders.
I got them.
Oh, you got them.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you remember most about me as a little kid with you cooking in the kitchen? You can stay there.
You tasting all the dough.
Talk to them.
Her tasting all the dough and getting her fingers.
Oh my gosh, they look just amazing.
Yes.
Look at this, everybody. Oh, don't burn yourself, but smell that, Mom. Don't they smell good?
They
All right,
smell.
who guessed 3 dozen? Not 9. The woman that said 9 dozen that made this recipe, I'm telling you right now, we made these smaller just to try to get to it. They had to be like this big. That's what Adelaide would eat.
I said there had to be pea size.
All right, we're going to transfer some of these, and I know that you're not supposed to eat them this hot. But are you ready?
Don't.
Well,
No.
we're going to. Oh, they're not that bad. No. But as we're wrapping up, do me a favor. Is there a topic for a future Foodie Friday? Is there a guest that you would like for us to have on the show? If so, I'm going to shoot my email right here for you. info@therealmonicaadams.com. Oh, they smell so good. This has really brought me back to being a kid all over again. Shoot me an email and let me know if you would like for us to, again, do a recipe that you have that's something from your childhood. And then do us a favor and share, like, and follow the live stream. We want to thank each and every one of you for watching. I've got a really great fitness segment coming up for them next that we put together when we were in California.
Oh,
Can't wait. We haven't shown that one yet. But we couldn't do it without our sponsors as well. We were just on yesterday. So good to see Jessica, wasn't it?
oh yes.
Yep, and she got to play with the puppies. Watch yesterday's show if you missed that. But Yuppie Puppy Pet Spa, Defiance Ridge Vineyards, we were just with Chuck on Wednesday for Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. JG Optimal Wellness, Spas and More, as well as Dot Fleshman. She will be back with us in May. Wonderful real estate agent. Bridget Childress, Legal Nurse Consulting. You remember her from grade school? Bridget Berry Childress. We want to welcome on Garden View Care Centers, which we talked about before. Took the most amazing care of my mom and will take care of you as well. And then Exist Stretch and Exist Fitness. We're so thrilled to have you as part of us. All right.
Okay.
It's going to be really, really ooey and gooey and warm. You ready? Cheers, Mom.
Cheers.
Back to our childhood.
Oh, right. The tea to drink.
Yeah, this will go very good with tea. All right, you better do some eating. You got 3 dozen cookies to eat. We'll pack some up and bring them to Jim.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
All right, so in a year's time, Mom, when we come back to do this again, what do you want to make together?
I have no idea.
You have a year to think about it.
Okay.
All right, everybody, thank you so much. We've got our fitness segment coming up next. I love you. Yummy. Oh, I don't want to burn myself.
Yeah.
We're going to transfer these to a warming sheet, but there you go. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Thanks for the recipe, Mom.
You're welcome.
It's a good one, and like she said, it's easy. Fitness coming up next on this Friday. That was so fun. I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, from stuffed peppers a year ago to Snickerdoodles, and now it'll be interesting to see a year from now, what will Mom and I make together. So did you enjoy that? So my husband, he just came out here and he's like, Monica, do you want one? Yes, I do. Here we go. So here's the true size. I don't think you could really see them. Can you imagine if we had made these smaller? I mean, this would be the tiniest dang cookie. So congratulations, by the way. It was, in fact, 36 cookies, and the first person to say that was Bridget. So Bridget, by the way, who will be in next month for her Testament Tuesday. Bridget, I've got a shirt waiting for you, all right? We'll be bringing that in so you can represent the Real Monica Adams Show proudly with one of our very early on mantras, and that was to know your value. Of course, we say be kind a lot, which is why we rolled out the candles, and we'll have more merchandise that says be kind and know your value. All right, we got tea. Mom said it would be best with tea. So let's see. We're going to dunk the cookie. And moms are always right. Oh my God, Jim just said, Monica, that's a really good cookie. It's really soft in the middle. So yes, I hope you get a chance to make it. Zach Kimball loves to make all of our recipes after we do our Foodie Friday. So Zach, now I've got one for you. You got to make Mama Jackie's, well, not her exact recipe, but a recipe from back when I was in the 7th grade. Stephanie says, great job. Bridget, yeah, all the hearts. I'm so excited for you to rep our brand proudly. Okay, so after we eat these cookies, what do we need to do? We need to work out. So I filmed this for all of you when I was in Napa. We were just in Napa recently on a business trip, and I thought, let me put this together. I did it initially for my my clients that I personal train, and then I'm like, no, I think this is a really good one that we can do for you. So let's work out. And this is a really, so I would tell you, if you've got a pen and paper or you got a journal, this is a great workout you're going to want to go back to. None of my clients have seen this, by the way. I hung on to this one. I'll probably put them through this on Saturday. So this one's coming for you guys. It was a great workout and a really awesome calorie burner. So if you feel like you have overdone it, this one's for you. Up and Adam in the gym, I'm going to give you your workout that you're going to miss with me tomorrow morning. So we're going to do a full body workout, and you're going to get your shoulders, you're going to get your chest, your triceps, your biceps, your back, your core, and your legs, and you move through fast so you get endurance as well. So here we go. Let's do it together.
Okay, shoulders first. You can do basic, you can do inside, you can do Arnold. You could do some fly work, you could do some front raises. So I'm gonna go back through, this is my 4th set. I want you to try to get in at least 4 in an hour. Depends on how fast you're moving. I'm gonna try to get in 5. So, this is what I started with. I'm gonna show you all the different angles so you can do your regular presses. I'm gonna do 4 here. Or you can go inside, bring your legs a little bit closer together. Or you can do your Arnolds. Okay, that's for shoulders. Okay, we're gonna go into biceps. Same thing. Change up the angles if you want. So I can do 4 here. This is my 4th set, by the way. So I'm a little toasted. Or inside. Or you can rotate them. And I'm going heavier today, by the way. Okay, chest is up next. Okay, chest is up next. Regular presses. You can turn them inward, or you can go straight up ahead. Get more triceps. Okay? And I'm putting my feet on the bench. So you get a little core work. I'm gonna hang on to those for my legs later. Okay, triceps are up next. Overhead. Again, I'm going heavier, so I'm gonna stop at 12. And then back is next before we move to our lower body. Okay, time for back. So look at the positioning. I'm gonna do 12 here. Engage your core. That's your upper body.
Okay, any questions on any of that? That's the upper body. Do you see how fast I moved through that? And some of you might be like, okay, that looks exhausting, but that's how you burn some serious calories. So we just went through shoulders and biceps and triceps. We got into the back. I didn't get into, yes, I did. I'm sorry. Chest and back and shoulders and biceps and triceps, all upper body. And because I was moving faster, got a good calorie burn to that and got some core work as well. Now I added to that and gave them some leg work also. So I can throw that in if you want. Otherwise, that is a wonderful upper body workout, and you go through and do as many rounds as you possibly can in an hour's time. Again, I got 5 rounds in. So any questions on any of that? I know a lot of you have been asking if I was going to bring my fitness and my workout aspects back. Yes, I wanted to deliver. And in fact, very soon, we will be shooting a lot of new Fitness Friday, Workout Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday segments at Exist Fitness, because we have welcomed aboard Exist Stretch and Exist Fitness. And by the way, if you haven't been in, they have the Concord Plaza location, Exist Fitness, and the Arnold location. They have a 3 for $99 starter pack. You can start to do your training today. And again, they've also got red light therapy at Exist Fitness. the whole body treatment, which can help lightening age spots, under eye circles, reduce stretch marks, reduce scars, repair the sun damage, reduce pore size, wrinkles, fine lines, effective acne treatment, and relieve joint pain as well. So a lot of you that say, I haven't worked out in a while, it's not about having time, it's about making time. Exist Fitness, if you're looking for a new place to work out, existfitness.com, again, in South County and in Arnold. And then, of course, Exist Stretch in Arnold and in the St. Louis Hills area, existstretch.com. We're so thrilled to have them as our title sponsor. Our studios named after the wonderful people at Exist Stretch. So if you have gone in, again, if you didn't get a chance to talk to me live while the show's been on this morning, that's okay. Please tell me how it made you feel on the table throughout the rest of the day, and of course why you will want that to be something as a regular part of your life. Stretching is literally, as you heard Tricia say on Wednesday, for everyone. So unlock your body, the power of professional stretching. Can't wait to have Tricia join us every Wednesday on our Wellness Wednesday. I felt so much better. I got to get in because my back's starting to, flare up again a little bit. So hip issues, back issues, ankle issues, knee issues, let them help you. Unlike your body, unlock the body, the power of professional stretching. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this Foodie and Fitness Friday. Now we get into faith, and that's what we bring you. We're going to start putting fashion into play as well. Fitness, fashion. We're going to do some giveaways with the fabulous Fox Theater as well. So many things that I love that we're bringing to you on our Fridays. Okay, it's April 10th. Cannot believe we are flying through this month. Beloved Jesus, your word invites me to taste and see that you are good, as we just tasted. I've discovered that the more fully I experience you, the more convinced I am becoming of your goodness. I rejoice that you are the living one who sees me and participates in every aspect of my life. You're training me to seek you in each moment, letting your love flow through me into the lives of others. Sometimes your blessings come to me in really mysterious ways, through pain and trouble. At such times, I know your goodness only through my trust in you. My understanding fails me time after time, but trust keeps me close to you. I thank you for the gift of your peace, a gift of such immense proportions that I can't even begin to fathom its depth or breadth. When you appeared to your disciples after your resurrection, it was peace that you communicated first of all. They desperately needed that to calm their fears and clear their minds. You also speak peace to me, and for you know my anxious thoughts. Please help me to tune out other voices, all that chatter and negativity, right? So I can hear you more clearly. Lord, I come to you with open hands and an open heart, ready to receive your peace. In your peaceful name, amen. Jesus Listens from Sarah Young. We haven't read from that one in a while. I hope you enjoyed today's show. I truly enjoyed putting it together for you with my mother and, bringing a lot to the table as you get started into your weekend. Have a great day at work or running around if you have the day off. Enjoy this weather before the showers come moving in that Beckett told us about at the beginning of the show. And then come Monday morning, we will be back with a Medical Monday, shining the spotlight on divine longevity and wellness. I'm going to tell you what, you do not want to miss that. It's going to be so fun. Just the red light therapy bike alone is going to make you want to tune in. Trust me on that. And then on Tuesday, can't wait to introduce you to our friends over at Oak and Front in Washington, Missouri, which is where we'll be on May 5th. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and a beautiful weekend until we see you on Monday. God bless you all, and remember, the greatest thing you can do in life is to be kind.
The Real Monica Adams Show is brought to you by Exist Stretch. Stop by for your free consultation and 30-minute introductory stretch today.